Ever had a moment where you thought someone's story sounded a little too crazy to be true? Let me tell you about Brian, a guy I worked with when I was 17. He was in his mid-20s, pretty normal. But one day, he started telling me about these wild neighbors who would yell and bang on the walls, even when he wasn't making noise. He said sneezing would set them off. I didn't think much of it at the time, until things took a strange turn. Brian stopped showing up to work for a while, and when he finally came back, he said he had been in the hospital. I didn't think anything of it. But then, a coworker told me something that left me speechless. Brian's neighbors, they didn't exist. He wasn't being harassed by them. It turned out Brian was schizophrenic, and he'd been hearing voices in his head. He'd called the cops thinking they were real, but when the police came back, they told him they had left hours ago. The neighbors were never there. Brian had been in the mental hospital for a month. It was a secret he'd never told anyone, not even me. Now I understand why he disappeared, but at the time, I had no idea. I still think about that moment to this day. Have you ever found out something shocking about someone you knew? Share your story in the comments below.